What's up, everybody? Glecko here, back with yet another video, another Black Clover video. I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for the past couple of days. I've had medical appointments, so I haven't had time to get to it. That's why I've actually haven't been posting as frequently. And well, whatever. Okay, so sorry, I had to call. As you can see by the title here, we're going to be talking about three captains who are absolutely fodder. Well, I don't know the exact way I'm going to title it, but it's going to be something about fodder Black Clover captains. I'm talking about three in particular, and they're right up here on the screen, as you can see, the Nah, We Lose group. There are other captains I could have thrown into this mix, but right now, I'm actually going to focus on Jack the Ripper, Dorothy Unsworth, and Kaiser. I forget his last name, whatever. Why, you might say, well, Glecko, why are you picking on just those three and those three in particular? Well, beautiful, lovely, dear viewers. These three never win. They never, ever win, despite being considered to be a Match Night captain, despite being a Match Night captain, despite being having more power than 100 mages. It was stated at the beginning of Black Clover, each captain is more powerful than 100 average mages. Despite being that strong, these three cannot seem to win a fight if it saves their damn life. They cannot win a fight. And I started thinking about this because I was thinking about Dorothy Unsworth. Because I started to, look, I usually fantasize about superpowers, anime, superheroes, all that type of stuff. And so I was just thinking about Black Clover, and I was thinking about Dorothy for some reason. And I realized she has never won a fight after I went over. I think it was actually why I was making a Black Clover video. But then I realized there were others we can lump into there. And that's why I'm, that's why I'm talking about these three in particular. While there are other Magic Knight captains who we could technically consider, holy shit, I missed one. I literally missed one. Well, no, I never. Well, while there could be more captains we can consider fodder, these three have direct, like every time they fight, they directly lose. Let me explain. Let's start off with the least egregious of these three cases, Jack the Ripper. Jack is a commoner, and yes, that is an excuse. Jack genuinely gets leeway for being a commoner. In fact, I praise him because he was a commoner who rose to great heights and fought some of the strongest of the strong. People who even the nobility, the high upper tiers struggle with, such as Dante of the Dark Triad at 100%, Lilith and Naham, supreme ranked devils. I got to do a video on them, but I got to remember to do it. And then though he lost handily in both of those, right? Let's go over a little bit of his fights. So Jack was stated to be a rival to Yami. It was stated that in one of their clashes, they shattered a mountain. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not saying Jack was a pushover, and I'm not saying Yami didn't see him as an equal, but I doubt Yami genuinely holds back at times. I don't see Yami they're comparable in strength, but Yami's definitely superior, right? We first see fight with Jack when he battles Veto at Neon. He, Charlotte, and Nozel pop up, and they fight the Third Eye. Now, that fight technically ended with the Third Eye leaving, but it is well known. Everyone could see. It was even stated during the fight that Veto almost got Jack. When they were battling, Yami was like, watch yourself, Jack. You talked a pretty good game, but you cut it kind of close, don't you think? So, and when Yami compared the other two captains, he was saying, "Woo, they doing good." He was like, Charlotte's briars are as strong as ever, and Nozel's fangs won't even budge. So, even then, it was distinguished that Jack's kind of the weak link. That fight only ended because Lit was getting ready to blow that place to Kingdom Come. Jack would have lost that fight. Okay, so the next fight Jack's in is with the elves. Right? I believe that's like his next serious fight is with the elves. He teams up with Yami at this point, so He has Yami helping him. Now, both him and Yami struggle against Ratri, so or Latry, whatever, however you say his name. So I mean, I'll get okay. All right, fine, whatever. Jack would then head into the Jack after that fight ended. Jack will, in fact, they actually Yami and Jack needed Fenrir's help to deal with all the elves. The Black Bulls had to come in to save them. Yami and Jack would then go into the Shadow Palace. Well, in the Shadow Palace, Jack would separate from the group, and he would eventually come upon Noelle and Fauna fighting. The fact that while fighting alongside Noelle, Jack and them could not put down Fauna, negative points. After that, I'm sure he had another fight after that, but who cares? I'm skipping it. Then we get to the Spade Kingdom invasion arc. Jack is being pressured alongside Noct against Dante. Jack is also, in fact, Noct was doing better than Jack at one point. Jack then got beat up by Lilith and Naham, and then Jack lost to Lilith. No, and then Jack got beat up with all the other Magic Knight captains against 50% Lucifero. It should be and then there's the Judgment Day arc where Jack was insta-killed by Morgan. It should be noted that as the story progressed, Jack was implied to have gotten stronger. He got stronger, but he's not strong enough to actually get a win. He never got a single win. And his magic attribute is arguably the worst of, maybe not all of Black Clover, but definitely of the Magic Knight, definitely of any captain level tier being. Like everybody who's considered to be captain level, like Spirit Guardian, Eight Shining General, Magic Knight, all of them. Jack's definitely got the worst attribute. His attribute is kind of just, he's basically a one-trick pony. But like I said, he's a commoner. So we do, and we will, give him the benefit of the doubt. What the hell are we supposed to say about Dorothy and Kaiser, though? Bad enough, they're nobles. Well, technically, Dorothy's a witch, but she was born from the Witch Queen. And I could rag on the Witch Queen, but I've done that enough, so I'm not gonna repeat myself here. Kaiser and Dorothy are basically nobility. Not only are they nobility, but they also have elf spirits. And even then, neither one of these guys have ever won a single fight, a single one of their meaningful fights. They've never won one, not even one. The greatest, so Kaiser has vortex magic. His vortex magic allows him to repel objects that attack, repels all magical attacks. Even so, he still got beat by Fuegoleon when Fuegoleon just used brute strength. Okay, well, Kaiser was the elf. Fuegoleon had to win. All right. I'm sure he's going to get his comeuppance. Then we have the Magic Knight Tournament. Oh, right, and we can put Jack in the Magic Knight Tournament as well. And they were on the same team. Go figure. It was Jack, Nozel, Yami, and Kaiser against Charlotte, William Vengeance, Fuegoleon, and Dorothy. The reason why Vengeance is not on this list is actually because his team technically was going to win that battle until Yami made a tie, right? Even in that battle, he was struggling to hold his own against the other captains. His team was going to lose, right? I don't think Kaiser has even been seen in the final fight against in Judgment Day. Or if he did, he had a role so insignificant, I didn't even care. Kaiser also was not invited to go to the Spade Kingdom. He stayed back to protect Clover. Now, he did use his magic to protect Clover from a blast from the ancient demon. So that gives him some leeway. That's pretty cool. And Jack actually was able to make a slash across, half the Clover Kingdom. So, like I said, they are impressive, but they never lose. Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy, 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 Dorothy. Despite having one of the most broken abilities, Dorothy loses every single time. You would think with her dream magic, her ability to trap people in another world where they eventually fall asleep forever, and she can control that world with just however she so feel like it. You would think, oh man, she must be unbelievably powerful. Nope. Lucifero was able to absolutely 50% Lucifero was able to absolutely negate that attack. But hey, this is Lucifero. Okay, all right. Yami was able to break through the attack with a dimension slash. You might say, well, he's Yami. He's part of the main cast. Okay. Cool. Well, while with the other witches, they were powerless against Paladin Diamante. Yeah, Paladin Diamante came in and absolutely bodied those guys. She had the Witch Queen there, and she had the Black Bulls. And that still was not enough to beat a Paladin. Diamante wasn't even the strongest of the Paladins. He wasn't even one of he was a Paladin. All Paladins are powerful. Don't get me wrong. They have immense magical energy and strength. But, hey, come on, man. Let's be real. This wasn't no Oscar or no Morgan. And definitely no Lucius. So, And again, she kind of cost her team. She's also very. I don't know if she can just leave people trapped in her glamour world, but if she can, she doesn't use her powers very effectively, because you would think she could just send enemies to another world and just come back and let them fall asleep forever. But she never does that. She didn't do that to Yami in the fight against the other captains. Which, had she done that, she would have been able to go help out, take out some of the other captains, and her team may have actually won. But then again, you gotta say, well, she has to be there so she can stop Jack. She can stop Yami from escaping. But what's pretty crazy is it seems like other people can use her magic against her. So it's not looking good. She got beat by Morgan. No, she got beat by Morris, the Diamond Kingdom scientist, before he became a paladin. It was her and Lotus Walmart. She couldn't even beat a Diamond Kingdom character. And y'all love to rag on how weak Diamond Kingdom characters are. So, I mean, it's not looking good. As I make this video right now, as I'm getting ready to wrap up, I'm trying to think of a single contribution, a good contribution, Dorothy or Kaiser did. Despite being, they were Magic Knight captains to begin with. But then they got their elf amped. Even after they got elf powers, they were still beat with elf powers. Well, I will give Dorothy's elf some. I'll give her elf some credit. The Black Bulls who were fighting her actually managed to summon Dorothy herself to battle her elf counterpart, and that kind of led to her being okay. All right, fine, but still, Dorothy as a captain and with an elf power up and getting stronger throughout the series still was very, very useless. Absolutely getting no shot. She's not even there to help the other captains in the main battle for Clover. And neither is Kaiser. These three captains are absolutely fodder. Jack the Ripper, Dorothy Unsworth, and Lord Kaiser. This is Glecko. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all already said that, but see you all next time, and the content never stops.